it is a little different, but I approach every year, man. It's like it's different, and obviously you have a group like I had last year. You don't have to do a lot of coaching. The two guys I had, and I really appreciated them. I learned a lot from them, and now we're in a new chapter, and we're just gonna move ahead with the guys that we have.
Guys, KJ Henry.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about him. Justin Foster.
Yeah.
Looks like he came out of the spring probably as the starter.
Yeah.
Is he a little bit under the radar, underrated by people outside of this program?
I think so. I think you think about Justin Foster, and in my mind, he's consistent. All right, he's not a outspoken guy. He's a guy about his business. He gets focused in. He's not going to be a rah-rah. He's not going to do that. That's not who he is, and I'm okay with that. But the thing that you're going to get is a kid that's going to come to work. He's going to be focused. He's going to be very detailed. He's going to do his job, and that's all you can ask for.
What about the other Justin Maskell?
Yes.
Talk about Justin Maskell and his development since he's arrived.
I've been really impressed with Justin. Just his, his body type. He's gotten a lot bigger. I wanted him to get somewhere between 260, 265. He's there. He's strong, fast. He had a good spring. And he's going to get better. So I've been really, really impressed with him.
Xavier Thomas, they say you can't teach speed.
Right.
But he's got that.
Yeah.
What is there that Xavier Thomas has that you have to teach him that he needs to learn?
Say that again now?
What is there that Xavier Thomas has that you need to teach him? What does he need to learn?
Right. Well, I think for Xavier, he has to become a leader. Football, he has all of that, but there's more than just that. You got to be a leader. You got to, do the little things, and that's what we're trying to get Xavier to get to. Great football player, but it's other things that he got to get better at.
Do you foresee him stepping into a leadership role this season, or is that something that he may have to grow into a little?
Well, our goal is that we want to empower our guys, and a lot of those guys for last year they didn't have to lead. They don't know how to lead, and my job as a coach is to empower the guys to be leaders, and that's what I have to do. And Xavier has the ability to do that. Logan Rudolph is a leader. All my guys are leaders, but they've never been asked to do that now. So now we're definitely doing that. Say you got to lead, and they're doing that.
How much were the examples set by Klee and Austin last year? Kind of set a pattern for those younger guys to follow.
They did a good job. They know the work, the grind of the work. They understand that, just how to study in the classroom. They understand that, and so that's what I told those guys. Hey, you got 4 seniors in this room, and your job is to watch and learn. And what I had with those guys, when I say those guys, I'm talking about Austin, Klee, Richard, and even Chris Register. They came alongside of those players, and they led by example. They said, hey man, look, let's get together. I'm going to teach you how to study film. I'm going to teach you how to do these things, and that's what I got from my seniors last year.
Coach Sweeney talked about how taken aback he was when KJ approached him about redshirting.
Yeah.
Not often you see that from a 5-star recruit.
Right.
How unique is that? What does that say about his personality?
It says a lot. It says that here's a kid that understood that what he had in front of him, but he was definitely realistic to know that, hey man, I'm not quite ready. And to be honest with you, it made our job a little easy because we were trying to figure out what to do with KJ. But KJ realized that he wasn't quite ready. But I've been so impressed with just his development, not only the spring, but even now in the summer. He's gotten bigger, stronger, faster, and I expect great things out of him this fall.
Guy we don't talk too much about is Logan Rudolph. Tell us about Logan's development so far this year and where he's come from.
Yeah, so Logan Rudolph, man, in my opinion, is a guy that can definitely start for us. He's proven that just through his work ethic, his toughness, his physicality. He's done everything that I've asked him for him to do. His leadership, guys love Logan, and so I expect Logan. To me, in my mind, he came out of spring as one of our starters, and he earns that, and he busts his tail every day. And I've been truly impressed with what Logan Rudolph has done for us, and what he's going to continue to do.
Are you looking at these guys to play both sides of
Yes.
the line, or are you just trying to train it in one
Yeah,
spot?
yeah. So
or-
all my guys we developed them to play both sides. So Logan can play left, he can play right. You know, all those guys can play left and right. Because what you don't want to get yourself hogtied where you got one guy can only play right side, right? And then you want, at the end of the day, I got to get the best combination on the field. And so my goal, hopefully, is to be able to play 5 or 6 guys for the year.
Coach, we can get to talk.
Do you have those 5 or 6 in your mind? Obviously we know XT, KJ, Logan, Justin. Who's going to kind of fill in behind those guys?
Well, it's you said hit it best. You got Foster, Logan. You got the 5 scholarship guys, and then after that you just trying to figure out who can fit, who can be my 6th guy. But the goal is to play 5, and it's Foster, Rudolph, Xavier Thomas, KJ Herring, and Justin Masker.
Didn't get to talk to you after the national championship. Being an Alabama guy, just
Yeah.
how surreal was that whole experience for you?
Well, the first year was surreal. The first year was like, okay, they beat us, but then all the other years, man, it's okay now. I'm fine with it. It was obviously when you beat Alabama, the rhetoric that I heard was that can we compete with Alabama? And I'm like, man, we got everything that they have, and so to go out and to win like we did, I wasn't surprised. And because of the caliber players that we have, and our guys bought into what we were trying to do defensively, and we just went out and executed and totally dominated.
Do you hear about it from a lot of friends and family, kind of like Coach Sweeney talks about it?
Oh, I hear it all the time, and Alabama is my area. I recruit Alabama, and so I'm from Alabama, my hometown, so I recruit my high school in that area. So I'm constantly hearing it from my teammates or people that are Alabama fans. And how can you be an Alabama guy and you beat Alabama like that? I said, hey, I get paid to do this. This is a part of my job, that's my alma mater, I don't wish any harm to Alabama, but at the end of the day, my job is to go out and win ball games, and that's what I'm here to do.
How much do